Have you had experienced any challenges, Mark?
I think anytime you try to start a business 8,000 miles away from home, you're going to experience some challenges. Look, it's a different culture here. And even though I ran global law practices for corporations and I hired lawyers all over the world, I think having a law firm here has proved to be a much different experience. I think the legal training here is different. In the States, it's 4 years of undergraduate, 3 years of law school, plus you're studying for the bar, and so you have a more mature and more dedicated, group of people that are calling themselves lawyers or legal counselors than necessarily here. I do also think that there's a kind of fundamental difference in the way that I need to learn to interact with my Thai staff. We Americans tend to be very direct, and we just speak our minds, and we expect that back.
Yeah.
And the culture here, I think, is much more. There's an obeisance. There's a respect for the title of managing director. There's things that people don't necessarily feel comfortable to say to me, and I think if you speak in a way that's too direct, it can be taken as insulting as opposed to just trying to get stuff done. And so in terms of leading a Thai team, that I've had a steep learning curve in that regard, but I now have a terrific managing counsel here who's been in big law. Thai went to Thammasat University, and he's helping me in my leadership capabilities.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve, and I think there's every step, right? The first 6 months, you're going to learn a ton when you're in Thailand, but then when you're running a business, you learn a whole different set of lessons, and I assume it's going to be a learning experience for all of us, right?
And even dealing with landlords. Like as a GC, we dealt with building out lots of space in the United States and tenant allowances and all of that, and the landlords and the tenants were much more in a partnership on how the space got built out and sort of the length of the lease and the amortization of that investment. And here it was just a different story. Now, I think that the leasing market has changed here in a post-COVID environment, so we'll see in our next negotiation. But even things like that, it's just a different operating environment. And again, something else to learn and get used to and just deal with.
If you enjoyed this clip and want to watch more like it, click here. And if you want to watch the full video, click here.